decide that now you are going to put natural colorants in your cold processed soap. But you notice after curing it's either faded or it's acting weird or you keep getting different colors. Well, in today's experiment, I'm testing 12 botanical colorants using seed pop, forced gel, and ungelled methods to see which one stays bold and which one completely changes. I'll also share 3 simple tips to help prevent color fading in natural soap. So let's get started. Hello and good day, awesome people. My name is Natasha, and remember my last video when I tested out 12 colorants and I was testing the saturation based on the heat method? You don't remember? You remember. You remember. Well, we're gonna do the same experiment, but we're only using botanicals. Same base recipe, same batch, same mold. The only thing changing are our colorants and the heat method. There are 12 botanical colorants that we're testing. Now, some of these are known for fading, some shift completely, and a few should stay bold, but we'll see. The pH definitely affects your colorants, but let's just get into the experiment. Each color will go through 3 methods: seed pop, forced gel, and ungel, and I'll be explaining to you what those mean in the video. Right now, I'm setting up my botanicals to be steeping in some hot, steamy water to infuse inside my oils. You can do this method, or you can just mix your botanicals in oil and let it sit for 2 weeks. I literally did both. For this experiment, I decided to literally strain all 12 botanicals through a cheesecloth so that I can get a smooth texture and I can really determine how it will behave in soap. Although there are some colorants that I love the graininess that it adds when you do not filter it, such as Himalayan Rhubarb. I love the way that red peppered color looks in the soap. Indigo powder is one of those colors where using it in cold processed soap will yield a dusty denim blue to a soft grayish blue. I'm anticipating it's going to get lighter as it cures. Himalayan Rhubarb is going to give us some pinks and corals, some deep maroons, and some reds. Now, I've used turmeric before in cold processed soap and I got several different colors when it cured, but you might get a range of soft yellow to a deep vibrant orange, and sometimes you might get a reddish brown. And look at how, because of the lye water, the pH level changes that original yellow gold color to that beautiful orange. I wish it would stay that orange, but well, anyway, you'll see what happens when we unmold it. Now, using natural botanical colors in cold processed soap is tricky because they are prone to fading and morphing due to the high pH level of the soap batter or UV light and oxidation. So one tip to slow down or prevent your colors from fading is to infuse your botanicals in oil instead of adding the botanical directly to your soap batter. Annatto seeds are going to produce a soft butter yellow to a deep electric orange color in your soap. Alkanet Root will give you a range of lavender and deep purple to moody muted blues and deep grays, but this will change over time as the soap cures. Ironically, I did add the powder directly to the batter to see what would happen because the last time I infused it, I got a muted color. Ooh, look at the green. Matcha is supposed to produce a muted brownish green or olive color or even a light brown color. Let's see what happens. I was really excited to try this one, you guys. This is Butterfly pea powder. It's supposed to yield some muted shades of light blue, blue gray, or lavender, but what in the world happened to the color? I'm not too confident I'm gonna get anything out of this, but let's see at the end what color it comes out. Maybe during the curing we might see some color. On to hibiscus powder. It's supposed to yield a brown, tan, muted beige, or a greenish brown. Wow, well, there goes the brown. I can't wait to see what this cures to be. Next we got our spirulina or spirulina. Adding oil infused spirulina powder to cold processed soap typically yields a range of light green to deep earthy bluish green shade, and greens typically are not stable in cold processed soap because of the pH. Which brings me to color fade prevention tip number 2. Use clays to stabilize and anchor your color. Incorporating clays can help stabilize your natural colorants and prevent them from shifting or fading. For example, French green clay with this spirulina powder can help green to hold its color in your soap. Next, you guys, we have Gromwell Root infused in oil, and it's supposed to yield shades of purple ranging from lavender to soft purple to a deep purple or to a bluish purple. Wow, look at that. Immediately you see the bluish purple coming through when I add the lye to the solution. Let's see what you're going to bring, Gromwell Root. I'm rooting for you, Gromwell Root. I'm excited to see how you cure Gromwell Root, because you looking pretty nice. Can I please have your attention? Can I please have your attention? Please hit that like button, subscribe button, and click on the hype button on your mobile device. And share this video. Your girl put in a lot of work, and we haven't even unveiled the results of the curing. Thank you. Next is our Moroccan red clay, and I already like how this looks in the soap. It's supposed to produce a rusty red or pinkish brown or a deep orange tan in your cold processed soap. Typically you will use 1 to 2 teaspoons of clay per pound of oil, and this can also be used to stabilize any of your rusty red colors that you want to use in your soap. Okay, and next we have our beetroot powder. This is supposed to yield a earthy tan, beige, or pale yellow to a brownish gray. So if you was hoping for a red or a pink, I don't know if beetroot powder is the choice. I'll give you a chance, beetroot, to see if you can join the squad. You gotta show me something. When your soap goes through a gel phase, your soap heats up on the inside and kind of turns into a warm jelly-like state before it cools back down. Color sets, it gets more saturated and bright. Think of gel phase like your soap getting a little hot and melty on the inside before it hardens back up. Are you guys finally ready for the soap reveal? Right now, hold on to your Joe-Levi FUBU jeans. This is Indigo. We should be seeing pale blue to deep rich denim blue, and yeah, the pale is definitely consistent. We got some acid wash jeans kind of feel. Of course, if you added more in your infusion, you might have gotten a deeper color, but so far, you know, I'm underwhelmed. I thought it'd be a deeper blue, a more blue color. Let's compare the soaps that have no color, which is just the batter color, with the blue indigo powder one. Conclusion for indigo powder: either method could work. If you want something more warmer and deeper, keep it warm. If you want something pale, keep it cold. This is Himalayan Rhubarb. We're expecting some hot pinks, magentas, and deep raspberry red. Look at the difference between the unfiltered and the filtered. This is a beautiful color. I'm interested in seeing how the force gel came out. This is one of those colors that if you wanted to add the Moroccan red clay to it to help stabilize it, it would work really well. The force gel looks a bit lighter than the Seed Pop. No gel or refrigerated look pale like it's seen a ghost. I mean, that is pale in comparison to the force gel and the Seed Pop. Oh my goodness, it is crazy how you have one batch that's the same recipe, but because the way you treat it during the curing phase, whether you deny it heat or give it heat or you give it continuous heat, it will change the color of your soap. Conclusion for Himalayan Rhubarb, it don't like to be cold. Give it some warmth, you guys. Look at the difference. The middle is forced gel, which means we had it on continuous warmth throughout the 24 hours. Tell me what you think. Next is Annatto Seed. Annatto Seed is a star player. Color is very consistent, it's thorough, it's beautiful. We are expecting colors that are soft butter yellow to bright, vibrant orange, even a pumpkin orange. Guys, keep in mind, depending on how you infuse your oils and how much you put in your infused oils will determine how strong of an orange you're gonna get. That one looks deeper than the Seed Pop version. Now let's see what the refrigerated version looked like. It looks a bit more tame, but I actually like that color. I actually like how all three of them look. My conclusion for Annatto Seed is Seed Pop gives a brighter color, the force gel gives a deeper color, and the refrigerated gives a more muted but brilliant color. All three heat treatments work. Next is Turmeric, and I've used this a couple of times. This came out to be a beautiful color. The cold process, oven process version is pretty nice. Force gel version is a bit muted from the Seed Pop. We are expecting vibrant orange to sunny yellow. Because of the pH, we might even get some browns. Whoa, look at, guys, look what happens when you stop the soap from going through gel. That is gorgeous. Here is our first 5 soaps out of our 12 soaps that we're going to be looking at. Tell me if you see a difference between Seed Pop, Force Gel, and non-gel soap. Next, we have our Alkanet Root, which I directly added to the batter, and oh my goodness. I mean, look at the difference between it being oil infused and it being added directly to the batter. Yeah, I'm not adding it directly to the batter no more. Just infuse it and just increase the concentration in my oil infusion. It's still a color. It's still a color. I mean, you know, there might be people who like this color. I mean, look at the refrigerated version. That no gel version did come out a nice grayish blue color. So I am liking that. The other two, not so much. You're gonna do direct adding, maybe just not add heat to it or just infuse it in oil, you guys. Next we have matcha green tea, and this is definitely a candidate for adding a French green clay to it to anchor the color. It's supposed to produce olive green color, browns, dull browns, and tans, and this is going to play tricks on your eyes. You guys, look at how it looks and then look what happens when you put it against other colors. It's hard to see the olive color, but watch when I add it to the other colors, you'll see it. Next is a butterfly pea powder, and thanks for playing, folks. Not much color there. All right. Teachable moment. What would I do next time? Next time I would put more butterfly pea powder into my oils, infuse it to get a deeper, richer color. Look at the ungelled version. It does show some promise of some type of blue. The cold version is showing a tint. So it looks like this might behave better when It does not go through gel. Next is our Hibiscus Powder. That's strike 2. Typically produces shades of dull mauve, tan, brown, or beige, rather than pink or red. Because of the high pH of soap batter, hibiscus tend to turn brownish, often resulting in a muddy tan or beige over time. Hibiscus, we were rooting for you too. So I guess if you want a nice taupe or khaki colored soap and you want to put something natural in it, hibiscus powder it is. Next is our spirulina powder, and my goodness, what a beautiful olive green color. I love it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Force gel, I think it's a deeper green. Let's see what happens when we deny it any heat, if it comes out lighter or darker. Oh, if you said lighter, you won. You got the magic button. This is definitely a good candidate for the French green clay to help anchor the color. Here is our second batch of 5 beautiful botanical soaps. Can you guys tell the difference based on the heat method? I see a lot of differences. All right, we down to the last 3. Here is our Gromwell Root powder soap, and absolutely beautiful. I am seeing a bluish purple, bluish lavender in the Seed Pop soap. We are supposed to see shades of purple, lavender, or deep blue purple. This one is more of a lavender blue. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm seeing lavender, I'm seeing gray, I'm seeing blue, and look at what happens without heat. Tell me that's not a gray blue. You guys tell me what you see. There are 3 different soaps here. 3 different methods, 3 different soaps. That is unbelievable. Good job, Gromwell Root. Good job. Next, we have our Moroccan red clay, and I didn't expect nothing less. I knew Moroccan red clay will come out absolutely beautiful and thorough. Clays tend to have that more diffused look. I can't say that I can tell the difference between Force gel and Seed Pop, but it is advised to put this clay through a gel phase. And you can see how muted the ungelled phase is. It's very muted. Watch when we put all 3 together. Oh my, look at Force gel. That Force gel is the way to go for Moroccan red clay. Look how bright and brilliant it is. Now we have our Beet powder, and basically this is what was expected. Beet powder doesn't like the pH in soap, and so it is expected that it's going to be a tan, a yellow, a brown, even a light gray, maybe a taupe color. It's just like hibiscus, it reacts the same way. So if you're looking for a natural addition to your soap to give it like a khaki color, you can do the beetroot powder. My goodness, what a journey, you guys. What a journey we went through. Look at all the different soaps that we have. Look at how many different versions of color and saturation we have based on the heat treatment. Now, when it comes to botanical soaps, guys, keep in mind that these need to stay out of the sunlight if you want to preserve the color as long as possible. Botanical soaps don't do well in sunlight. They don't like UV rays, so you need to cover them and keep them in a place where it's low humidity. But look at the color scheme. All of these soaps came out beautiful to some extent, even if it doesn't show the true color. Let me know of any other experiments you want me to do. What about the clays? Maybe we can figure out if clays do actually anchor color in soap. I'm willing to do that, but let me know in the comment section below. Protect your beautiful skin and your beautiful energy. Please like my videos, watch them a ton of times, hype the videos also, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao for now.